Hi, how are you today? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Susan Mtana. That is Susan the Trainer KE. So we've always been talking about saving. And someone asked, Susan, you're really encouraging us to save. But where can the common mwananchi save? Like in a place whereby it can be profitable at the end of the day. So I want to begin a series on the different savings and investment platforms that can actually allow you to save and even invest. And today I want us to talk about the money market fund. In simplest language, the money market fund is just a fund whereby the fund manager, mostly the organization, corporate organizations that are authorized by the Capital Markets Authority, they collect funds from the public, corporations or corporate bodies and invest it in money markets. In this case, it could be like in fixed deposits, treasury bills, treasury bonds. Maybe somebody is asking, and what are these? So I can say like just they take your money, they invest it somewhere and then give you a return for taking your money. And in this case, it applies to even every citizen. We have some money market funds out there that allow somebody even with 1,000, with 100 to open an account and save. So what is this concept of the money market fund? In other words, we'll talk about assuming today you bring 1,000 to that fund. You open an account with the money market fund and you put the 1,000. So we know like mostly interest rates are like annually, let's say 9% or 10%. So there is the power of compounding. So the organization or the fund will look at how long have we used your 1,000. Maybe it is one month. So what is the interest that the 1,000 has earned? Let's say at the end of the month, for simple calculations, maybe it has earned 90 shillings. So the end balance is 1,090, and that forms the beginning balance of your next month. So come the second month, you have 1,090, and then you add another maybe 500. So that month they'll be having 1,590 from you, and they'll utilize that and then it will earn interest. So this factor that I'm explaining is more of the compounding factor. So they look at the ending balance or the period they hold your money. And you can say like even banks have something like that. I'll say yes, but mostly the money market fund, as I've seen it in Kenya, their interests are a bit higher compared to the banks. You can get a maximum is maybe it's the interest rates from banks. It's in a savings account in a bank, that is. It's between maybe others I asked, they were like 3%. So 3 to maybe 7%. But the money market funds, most of them, they're between at least 7 to 12%. That is the range. So you find like it's a bit higher. Your shilling will earn. And in this case, you might be asking yourself, like, Susan, maybe I might want to withdraw my cash. What happens in this case? I'll say yes. They actually give you like you give them a withdrawal notice of maybe you place a withdrawal notice today. Some funds give the immediately like the same day. Others they'll take maybe 48 hours maximum. So it's between 24 to 48 hours you can actually have your fund. So it is actually ideal for somebody who wants to hold cash temporarily. And or maybe you are looking for some property to buy, or you want to start a business but the capital is not enough. So instead of the money being idle or fixing the money in a fixed account whereby you can't withdraw until a certain point, you can decide to take your money in the money market fund in the account that you will open, which is easy. You can do it from them from wherever you are. Mostly they have online portals whereby you can do it, and then you find like your money will start earning. Or for example, maybe you are a group that you collect some cash. You can decide, as opposed to have this cash being in the M-Pesa of the treasurer, how about challenging it to the fund as we still maybe try to put our bylaws in place, as we still try to figure out maybe the objective. So at the end of the day, it gives you the opportunity to save and also earn that little interest, which mostly it's above the inflation rate, because you find if it is maybe 9% annually, that is, so you find that it is still at the higher side. So somebody might be asking, and what is needed? In this case, I'll tell you it's just your ID, and there are several of them, but maybe in my next video we will talk about what factors do you need to consider, so that at that point I'll advise you like what to look out for. But do you think the money market fund is a worth thing? I think it's a good trial whereby you can put your short-term funds, and the advantage is it is a low risk, low return investment in terms of you find like it is not like a pyramid scheme that will tell you you'll get 20% and then disappear with your principal and even the 20% that they've promised you. In this case, your principal amount that you've invested is safe, and also you find like the return is guaranteed, you will get it, and also anytime you want the money, you can place a withdrawal and get it. So I hope this is helpful for those who wanted to understand about a money market in the most simplest way. It is possible for an individual, for chamas, for groups, whether registered or unregistered. So you have any question about money market, drop it and I'll pick it up as a conversation for our next video. Bye. Thank you.